So, when you think of the most powerful beings in comic books, the devourer of worlds Galactus tends to spring to mind. Yet, while Galactus may be a force to be reckoned with, that doesn't mean that the Planet Eater is the top dog in the Marvel Universe, which is what we're here to discuss today. As I'm Jules, this is WhatCulture.com, and these are 10 Fantastic Four villains more powerful than Galactus. Number 10. Impossible Man. In Fantastic Four number 11, the Fantastic Four encountered an alien from the planet Pop-Up, which Ben Grimm dubbed the Impossible Man. Like all Pop-Upians, the bulbous-headed extraterrestrial can rearrange his molecules any way he sees fit. His malleable cells also allow him to heal any wound, making him virtually immortal. Because the Impossible Man is more of a prankster than an outright villain, it's easy to forget just how freakishly powerful he is. Even though Galactus seems invincible, he does need a staggering amount of sustenance in order to survive. The Impossible Man, on the other hand, requires no sustenance whatsoever. Which sounds pretty impressive, but Impy couldn't possibly defeat Galactus, right? Well, in Fantastic Four number 175, the Great Destroyer was about to consume Earth when the Impossible Man stepped in and told him to eat his homeworld instead. After he devoured Pop-Up, the G-Man suffered indigestion that was so horrific that he exploded. The Impossible Man may look goofy as all hell, but the green-skinned trickster can never be underestimated, since he was one of the very few beings in the cosmos able to defeat Galactus. Number 9. Annihilus. Annihilus is the ruler of the Negative Zone, a pocket universe located on the cusp of the main Marvel universe, Earth 616. Using a matter/energy manipulating staff called the Cosmic Control Rod, Annihilus vowed to destroy anything he considered a threat to his existence. Although this alien was a recurring enemy of the Fantastic Four for years, he was never considered as big of a threat as other villains like Doctor Doom or Galactus. But after being exposed to the opposing force, which is the Negative Zone's version of the power cosmic, Annihilus' strength magnified exponentially, inspiring him to declare war on the universe. After forming a monstrously sized army called the Annihilation Wave, the insectoid dictator swept through the cosmos, obliterating entire galaxies. When Galactus attempted to stop him, Annihilus released two gods upon him, effectively defeating the Devourer. Even if Galactus managed to defeat Annihilus, it actually wouldn't matter. The Bug Monarch respawns every time he's killed. So when Galactus runs out of planets to munch on and inevitably starves to death, Annihilus is still guaranteed to be alive long after. Number 8. Mephisto. Mephisto is an extra-dimensional being who rules a fiery realm colloquially known as Hell. Mephisto is energized by the evil that inhabits all living things, and since Earth is inhabited by a bajillion supervillains, they've kept the Prince of Darkness's power satiated since the dawn of mankind. Being the world's most powerful demon, there is little that Mephisto can't do. Not only can he reshape reality, he is proven capable of merging realities together. However, Mephisto rarely uses his full power since he takes greater pleasure in manipulating people to give up their own souls. Over the years, the duplicitous devil has wrangled billions of souls, including those of Doctor Doom, Black Panther, Daredevil, Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider, and even Deadpool. On multiple occasions, Mephisto even managed to con the Fantastic Four. And as scary as Galactus is, Mephisto is infinitely more terrifying since the great king of evil can manipulate anyone to give up their soul, damning them to hell for all eternity. Number 7. Delinquent. Galactus is known as one of the biggest powerhouses in comics since he can destroy an entire planet without breaking a sweat, but Delinquent has that beat since he can decimate a solar system with just a thought. Now, Delinquent comes from a race of aliens that can alter all forms of matter and energy. Because of their cosmic power, it's imperative that these aliens' parents train their children diligently to prevent them from misusing their abilities. When Delinquent was a toddler, he got separated from his family and crash-landed on Earth. With no one to keep him in check, the infant Terrible lashed out, reshaping reality all around him. Just before Delinquent was about to snuff out the sun, Reed Richards located the alien toddler's parents, allowing them to retrieve their child. As terrifying as Delinquent can be, he is potentially more dangerous when he's actually unconscious. When he was knocked out by the Star Stalker in Power Pack number 58, his injury kept shooting out reality-warping energy around the room, transforming anything it touched without his awareness. One of the blasts shot Reed and Sue's son, Franklin Richards, and would have killed him if he wasn't healed by an advanced computer. Number 6. The Mad Celestial. The Celestials are an ancient race capable of altering space, time, matter, energy, and all other realities any way they see fit. With their abilities, these space gods travel the universe, altering the evolution of different species, hoping to create the perfect organism. But in one reality, the Celestials went a bit mad and used Reed Richards' bridge to cross into other dimensions, hoping to conquer the multiverse. When they arrived on Earth 616 in Fantastic Four number 603 to 605, Galactus challenged the mad Celestials to a battle. As mighty as the towering titans were, Big G proved to be stronger than each of them. When Galactus managed to kill one of them, the Celestials realized that they were fighting a losing battle. As a result, they merged their essences together, transforming into a Voltron-like being that dwarfed the World Eater in size and power. With a single blast, the mad Celestial hurled Galactus into a nearby planet, knocking him unconscious. Luckily, Reed and Sue's son, Franklin Richards, used his unlimited power to replenish Galactus' strength, allowing him to defeat the mad Celestial once and for all. Number 5. Galactus. Now, the Ultimate Universe was a rebooted Marvel series created for new readers. Although many of the characters were redesigned, no one had a more drastic alteration than Galactus. In this reality, Galactus is 100,000 miles long and is composed of trillions of city-sized drones. Before the hive-minded being reaches the planet it desires to consume, Galactus unleashes a psychic wave to drive the inhabitants insane so they can't perform a counterattack. It then unleashes a flesh-eating spore on the world so that there's no one left to put up a fight by the time that Galactus reaches it. In the Ultimate Vision saga, Vision explains to Sam Wilson that no civilization has survived longer than a few minutes against the uncreator of worlds. One planet spent 200 years booby-trapping its solar system to stop Galactus, but it still failed. Another world upgraded each inhabitant so that they had the power to level a sun, and yet it didn't even slow it down. Luckily, the superheroes of Earth managed to defeat the cosmic horde by shooting it with a big bang, although this attack only destroyed 1/5 of Galactus' body, so it was forced to retreat. Number 4. Abraxas. Eternity is a godlike being that embodies the multiverse and exists simultaneously in every universe to maintain reality. But for every force, there must be an opposite. Since Eternity's purpose is to create, his counterpart, Abraxas, serves to destroy. To ensure his antithetical rival did not jeopardize reality, Eternity created a failsafe in each universe called Galactus. So long as the planet-eating titan lives, Abraxas cannot penetrate the corresponding universe. But when the Galactus of Earth 616 perished, Abraxas was freed, allowing him to access the multiverse, killing as many Galactuses as possible to maximize his power. Since Abraxas was too powerful to face, the Fantastic Four tracked down the universe's most devastating weapon, the Ultimate Nullifier, believing that it was the only thing capable of destroying Eternity's dark twin. But when Abraxas stole it, he prepared to use it to undo all of reality. Fortunately, Franklin Richards used his cosmic powers to resurrect Galactus, weakening Abraxas enough for Reed to retrieve the Ultimate Nullifier. Using the Doomsday weapon, Abraxas was annihilated. Even though the Devourer of Worlds was revived, the Fantastic Four were glad that a far more dangerous enemy no longer posed a threat. Number 3. Molecule Man. After being irradiated by a particle generator's beam, Owen Reese was able to control matter on a molecular level, or so he believed. In reality, the accident that turned Reese into Molecule Man opened a doorway to the Beyond realm where any thought became a reality. Basically, Reese could do anything he wanted. He can disintegrate seemingly indestructible objects like Captain America's shield, Wolverine's skeleton, or Thor's hammer. Not only can he destroy any object or person in an instant, the Master of Matter could create entire realities with just a thought. When he learned several universes had collapsed, he repaired them with literally no effort. However, this power came with a price. Being exposed to the Beyond realm turned Molecule Man into a universe bomb. If he dies, his entire reality will perish. When a Molecule Man dies in one reality, it imbalanced the multiverse, nearly undoing the multiverse. Thankfully, Reed Richards reset Reese's powers, so his essence is no longer tied to his corresponding universe. Nevertheless, he's still one of the most overpowered beings in existence. Number 2. The Beyonder. The Beyonder is an incalculably powerful entity with the ability to warp reality. Using his godlike abilities, this curly-haired chaos causer usually orchestrates tests and games on a cosmic scale just for his own amusement. The most famous example is when he created a realm called Battleworld and populated it with 37 superheroes and supervillains. The Beyonder then forced them to battle each other to see which is more powerful, good or evil. Refusing to take part, Galactus flew towards the Beyonder only for the cosmic entity to knock the Devourer of worlds unconscious. After seeing Galactus being defeated so effortlessly, Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, and other superheroes realized that the Beyonder was, well, beyond them. For the longest time, nobody knew what the Beyonder exactly was. At one point or another, the blazer-wearing godling had been described as a mutant inhuman and the embodiment of a separate universe, but in reality, the Beyonder is a sentient cosmic cube. Since cosmic cubes have the ability to manifest whatever the wielder wishes, the Beyonder's power is virtually unlimited, making him the most powerful villain in the entire multiverse. Save for one, because number 1, God Emperor Doom. During the lead up to the 2015 event Secret Wars, it was unveiled that the Beyonder is simply one of a race that live in the Beyond realm, where Molecule Man's power is derived from. Their power far exceeds that of the Beyonder and have used their might to slay seemingly omnipotent beings including Eternity, the Celestials, the Living Tribunal, and even Death. When Dr. Doom learned that the Beyonders intended to wipe out all realities, he used Molecule Man's power to destroy them and absorb their essence into himself, transforming him into God Emperor Doom. Using Molecule Man as an anchor, Doom created a patchwork planet called Battleworld to harbor the last remnants of the multiverse. With Doctor Strange as his sheriff, dozens of Thors as his army, and Galactus as his personal bodyguard, Doom reigned supreme. Doom ruled his reality for 8 years before Molecule Man recognized the devious Emperor was manipulating him. When he came to this realization, he transferred Doom's power to Reed Richards, allowing him to recreate the universe the way it once was. Although Doom lost his godhood, there was a time where he wasn't just the most powerful being in the multiverse, but the most powerful entity ever to have existed. And there we go, my friends. Those were the 10 Fantastic Four villains more powerful than Galactus. I hope that you enjoyed that, and please let me know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. As always, I've been Jules. You can go follow me over on Twitter at RetroJ0, or you can swing by Live and Let's Dice, where I do all of my streaming outside of work, and it'd be great to see you over there. As always, I've been Jules. You have been awesome. Never forget that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.